This morning, loved ones are preparing to say goodbye to a young man who was killed during a SWAT raid. Funeral services this morning for Amir Locke. An officer shot the 22-year-old 2 weeks ago, serving a no-knock warrant inside a downtown Minneapolis apartment. Locke had a gun in his hand, was awoken in the early morning. Marielle Mose live from downtown Minneapolis this morning. Elle, you got some insight from the bishop who's helping preside over the funeral.
Yeah, Jason, the senior bishop I spoke with said that his message to this grieving community right now is to have hope, to focus on the life that was lived and how to remember it versus how Amir Locke died. The funeral is happening later this morning at Shiloh Temple International Ministries. It's a church in the heart of North Minneapolis that unfortunately holds the responsibility of hosting many funerals for people of color who have lost their lives to gun violence. Because of this, Bishop Richard Howell knows how to navigate families through this unimaginable grief far too well, but he says his experience doesn't make it any easier.
We're suffering with the embarrassment of our city that we can do a much better job than what we're portraying. But we have to go through these tragedies time and time again. And so one of our greatest challenges is tell a grieving community, don't give up. To tell a grieving community, a family who've lost a loved one by tragedy, that there is life after this. But we have to make the most out of the life that was lost in your family, and how can we build a legacy upon that?
Reverend Al Sharpton will be giving the eulogy today, and I'm told that Governor Walz and Lieutenant Governor Flanagan will also be in attendance to show their support for Amir Locke's family. And Amir Locke, certainly a very loved and supported young man, because 200 to 300 members of his family and friends will be in attendance today.
Okay, Marielle Mose, thank you. We'll be covering it. The funeral starts around 11 this morning. We'll stream it live if you'd like to watch on CBS News Minnesota.